I see no equivalence. Theresa May slams Donald Trump on Charlottesville protest. Theresa May has criticized Donald Trump for not singling out white supremacists for criticism following the deadly unrest in Virginia, insisting there is no equivalence between fascists and their. The Prime Minister spoke out after the U.S. President failed to condemn far-right demonstrators outright for violence in Charlottesville in which a woman was killed. Mr. Trump claimed there is blame on all sides, apparently equating the actions of far-right demonstrators with those protesting against them, but Mrs. May said, "I see no equivalence between those who propound fascist views and those who oppose them. I think it is important for all those in positions of responsibility to condemn far-right views wherever we hear them." Mrs. May spoke after senior Tories condemned Mr. Trump, whose comments have also provoked criticism from both Republicans and Democrats. In the U.S. Communities Secretary Sajid Javid tweeted, "Neo-Nazis, bad, anti-Nazis, good, I learned that as a child. It was pretty obvious." Scottish Conservatives leader Ruth Davidson posted, "The President of the United States has just turned his face to the world to defend Nazis, fascists and racists. For shame." Prisons Minister Sam Guymore tweeted, "The leader of the free world loses moral authority when he cannot call fascism by its name." Violence erupted in Charlottesville on Saturday after a group of far-right extremists gathered to protest against a decision to remove a statue of a Confederate General. Heather Heyer, 32, later died when a car was driven into crowds as anti-fascist demonstrators clashed with the white supremacists. Mr. Trump faced heavy criticism in the immediate wake of the unrest after he said there was blame on many sides. Vince Cable, he took 2 days to condemn the actions of the far-right groups in particular, eventually branding the KKK, neo-Nazis and white supremacists repugnant to everything that we hold dear as Americans. In a statement on Monday, however, during a turbulent press conference at his Manhattan residence on Tuesday, the president appeared to have reverted to his previous position. He acknowledged there were some very bad people among the statue protesters, but added, "You also had people that were very fine people, on both sides." The President of the United States has just turned his face to the world to defend Nazis, fascists and racists. For shame. Ruth Davidson, in the hours after the comments, the hashtag #ImpeachTrump trended worldwide on Twitter, while MPs from all sides criticized the president over his renewed stance. Meanwhile, several Labour MPs and Liberal Democrat leader Sir Vince Cable urged Mrs. May to tear up her offer to Mr. Trump of a state visit to Britain. Sir Vince said, "Donald Trump has shown he is unable to detach himself from the extreme right and racial supremacists. The fact he remains highly dependent on White House advisors from the extreme right shows he is firmly anchored in this detestable worldview. It would be completely wrong to have this man visit the UK on a state visit." Shadow Defense Secretary IA Griffith tweeted, "A state visit by Donald Trump would shame this country and betray all we stand for. Theresa May should revoke the invitation immediately." Mrs. May has faced repeated criticism over her decision to offer a state visit to her US counterpart shortly after he took office. However, the controversial occasion was reportedly put on hold after Mr. Trump grew concerned that he would be greeted by protests on arrival. Number 10 sources said at the time that no date had been fixed, but officials were believed to be looking at 2018. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe English News Hub for new excited videos.